My dear friends, today I come before you with another important topic in Corona COVID. Corona is virus, COVID is disease. Corona is virus. In virus, always there are mutations because it is a RNA virus. In RNA viruses, mutations are more frequent than the DNA viruses because it is single-stranded. Now, these mutations lead to the changes in the disease transmissibility, severity, and other pathological aspects. Now, doctors, government organizations, World Health Organization, even the public are speaking about the variants, virus variants, corona variants. In this talk, I try to explain what are the variants. What is the Delta variant? On December 31st, 2019, China informed the World Health Organization, WHO, of a cluster of cases of pneumonia of an unknown cause in Wuhan city of Hubei province. In Wuhan city, there appeared a pneumonia-like disease, but the causal agent was not determined. Chinese health organizations informed the World Health Organization that there is a new disease, pneumonia-like disease caused by an unknown pathogen. On January 9, 2020, World Health Organization issued a statement saying Chinese researchers have made preliminary determination of the virus as a novel virus. After 10 days, the World Health Organization confirmed that it is a new disease. It said that the Chinese health organizations confirmed that a pneumonia-like disease is mainly because of a novel coronavirus. Coronavirus are already known, but it is a new one. Since then, cases have been reported from more than 219 countries. Almost all the countries of the world are affected, and it has been notified the first pandemic of 21st century. It has not spared any human race, religion, gender, and age. After almost 3 months, in March 2020, WHO declared the COVID outbreak a pandemic. Within 2 months, it spread to several countries. When it spread to several countries, several people are affected, millions of people affected. The World Health Organization has no other option rather than to declare the COVID as pandemic. The name coronavirus is derived from Latin meaning crown. When this virus is observed under the electron microscope, around the virion there will be a halo-like structure because of the spikes. Because of that particular character, because it looks like a corona around the sun, they have given the name coronavirus. It is reminiscent of the solar corona or halo. Taxonomy of coronavirus. What is this virus? To which class, which order it belongs? According to International Committee on Taxonomy of Viruses, ICTV, it is the apex body as far as the virus nomenclature, identification, classifications are concerned. A supreme body, everything, whether it is identification, whether it is nomenclature, whether it is classification, should be approved and confirmed by the ICTV. All coronaviruses, RNA viruses, that RNA is single-stranded positive sense. Coronaviruses belong to order Nidovirales, family Coronaviridae, subfamily Coronavirinae, and this subfamily includes 3 genera. The first genus is Alpha coronavirus. Alpha coronavirus. And under this genus, several species are identified. These are the species in the genus Alpha coronavirus. Second genus, Beta coronavirus. Species are these. The SARS viruses, SARS, severe acute respiratory syndrome, disease-causing viruses, belong to this beta coronavirus. Because SARS is caused by several viruses. Some species of this genus also cause SARS. Third is gamma coronavirus, species avian coronavirus, beluga whale coronavirus, and the main important of interest for us is this species, SARS-CoV-2 human 219 Wuhan XYZ12345. The new coronavirus that causes the COVID-19 is this species. It belongs to genus coronavirus. Species is. This is because according to the ICTV rules, sometimes the species is named according to the after the origin, after the place of origin. Therefore, the Wuhan. Then coronaviruses cause all these alpha, beta, gamma, all these are coronaviruses. They cause mild to moderate upper respiratory tract illnesses. 6 are currently known to the strains that are infect humans. There are several species, but 6 are human pathogenic. The most common infection globally is from human coronaviruses. Alpha coronavirus 229E, alpha coronavirus NL63, beta coronavirus OC43, then HKU1 beta coronavirus. These belong to beta coronavirus genus, alpha coronavirus genus. Then other MERS, beta coronavirus, that causes Middle East respiratory syndrome, MERS. SARS-CoV, the beta coronavirus that causes severe acute respiratory syndrome or SARS, just like swine flu, bird flu. SARS-CoV-2, the novel coronavirus. First they named that virus as a novel because they have not confirmed or it is not properly identified. Just they gave the name novel coronavirus that causes corona disease 219 because it appeared first time in December 2019. Therefore, COVID-19, coronavirus disease 19. Officially, it is named like this. Official name according to ICTV, taxonomically. Most people get infected with one or more of these viruses at some point in their lives. Coronaviruses infect, but mild infections. However, one should not get confused with the coronavirus disease 219. This is a new disease caused by a new virus. Earlier it was named as a novel coronavirus. The coronavirus study group CSG. This group is formulated, or it is constituted by the ICTV, designated the etiological agent, pathological agent, causal agent, severe acute respiratory coronavirus 2, SARS-CoV-2. According to ICTV, its correct name is SARS-CoV-2. Variant nomenclature. All viruses mutate, evolve over time. The important character of the viruses when compared to bacteria, fungi, protozoa, other pathogens, they very frequently mutate. Most changes they frequently undergo mutations, but majority of the mutations are insignificant. Majority of the mutants are non-pathogenic. Only few they develop the pathogenicity capacity. They become more severe. Some changes in SARS-CoV-2 lead to variants of the virus that may affect. How do they affect? They may affect in transmissibility, increase in the transmissibility at faster rate, or disease severity. They may cause the severe diseases leading to death, or they may change. Suppose earlier wild variants, original variants may be susceptible to certain vaccines, but these variants may not be susceptible. Or therapeutic measures and diagnostic tools. So these three aspects are important as far as the mutations are concerned. Any enhancement in these three characters, we should take into consideration it is a highly pathogenic one than the earlier ones. Who has monitoring the evolution of virus since January 20? Who through the experts, scientists in this field, monitoring how the virus is evolving, whether it is losing the pathogenicity, whether it is enhancing or increasing, or new developments in the virus, it has been monitoring since. Virus Evolution Working Group, VEWG, monitors changes in SARS virus to detect potential variants. How the new varieties, here generally in botany or in plant breeding they call the varieties, but here they are called as variants, not varieties but variants. The virus is undergoing the mutations, new variants are being detected. These new variants are broadly divided into variants of concern, VOC, and variants of interest, VOI. But the most important one are variants of concern. How they are enhancing or increasing their pathogenicity. Epidemiological point of view, these are important. Most changes to the virus are insignificant. As I told you earlier, mutations are very frequent. Maybe 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1 lakh may become more pathogenic. All other are insignificant. In case significant changes are identified, the variants are given scientific names. Only those variants which are more pathogenic than the earlier ones are given scientific names, and public is informed on that aspect. nomenclature system by virus variant. New variants are coming, particularly who is interested in these two groups, VVO, CVOI. These variants are named by three organizations. So these are three organizations maintaining the databases of the coronavirus variants. They track the virus variants of concern and variants of interest. These systems are designated to give scientists a common language in which they can discuss and investigate the evolution of SARS-CoV-2. So they have developed a nomenclature. They are following their different own nomenclatures. So this nomenclature is necessary in order for easy communication between the scientists working on the virus variants. Three organizations to assist the public discussions of variants. For common people, scientists know, but how about the common people? Who World Evolution Working Group and additional scientists established easy to pronounce non-stigmatizing labels for these variants. The nomenclature proposed by this organization or by the ICTV, very lengthy, very complicated. It is difficult to follow the common people, those who have little knowledge about, even the doctors who have less knowledge about this. So, who with its VEWG, Virus Evolution Working Group, tried to develop a different nomenclature. But the nomenclatures labels proposed by these organizations still are valid for scientific community. Nomenclature systems used by scientists. Some scientists, without concerning about those three organizations, named them as A, B variants, A and B variant. And within the A variants, again further mutations, further evolution, A1, B1, B2, like this. Here, for example, B1 includes the outbreak in Europe in early 20. The variant B.1.351 is the 351st descendant. A variant, B variant. In B variant, they have identified 351 further variants. These names become too long. Again, this is also too long. The variant that was first identified in Brazil is called, so because it is becoming, B is becoming very lengthy, then they have selected another designation. Suppose a variant appeared in Brazil, that variant is different from A, variant from B, and it is named as P1, Brazil variant. For general public, easy to pronounce, easy to communicate, easy to remember, a nomenclature is required. So therefore, World Health Organization recommends labels using the letters of the Greek alphabet. This is for general public. Easy to pronounce, easy to communicate, easy to remember. Alpha variants, beta variants, gamma variants, delta variants. Alpha, beta, gamma. Remember, these are genetically different. These are variants, but genetically different. Alpha variant is different from beta. Beta is different from gamma. Like that. Then once all the 24 letters have been assigned, in Greek language, 24 alphabets are there. If these are exhausted, then they will consider another. So that thus alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, like that. These are for general public purpose. Now, alpha variant first appeared in United Kingdom September 20. Confirmation 18th December 20. Beta variants, first beta variant appeared in South Africa in May 20. Confirmed 18 December 20. Date of designation. Gamma first appeared in Brazil November 20. It was first designated on 11th January 20. Delta variant India October 20. Its designation was confirmed on 4th April 2021, then 11th May 2021. Remember, Delta variant first appeared, which is threatening. People say that in third wave, the Delta variant will be more dangerous. That Delta variant first appeared, originated in India. Similarly, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa. So again, India, Kappa variant. 4th April 21. This is in USA, Epsilon. Zeta in Brazil. Eta in multiple countries, many countries simultaneously. Then Theta, Philippines 21. Then Iota, USA, November 20. So this is the nomenclature followed as far as the coronavirus SARS-CoV-2 is concerned. One system is there proposed by ICTV. It gives a complete classification right from the order to the species. The second one, 3 organizations are there which are maintaining the databases and monitoring the evolution. It is lengthy. Third, some scientists have come together and they designated as A, B, and within A several variants, B several variants. Then one appeared in Brazil that is designated as B. For easy purpose, without going into the taxonomical or scientific aspects or molecular aspects or evolutionary patterns, who recommended that these variants should be given simple names. They selected Greek alphabets, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, like that. Now the interest is upon delta. In the next session, I will explain you about the details of the delta.